What is good, y'all? SG family, baby. Back and better now with the Reds rebuild. Now, yes, took a little hiatus off last week. Your boy has been moving. In case you haven't catch some of the other series, so that's why uploads on the channel has been a little slow, as well as on my reaction channel. So now that we are back, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on your way in. And we're getting to the end of the season, man. Now the MLB season is over. We're not going to the postseason. That dream is over. We did improve our record from last year, but today we're focused on the AAA squad because they made the postseason and have a chance to go for the AAA championship. So today we'll be looking at their journey to see if they can make excellent happen. And it starts here today with the Bulls, which I think is the Rays AAA affiliation. And these boys had a hell of a season. Austin Hendricks with a bunch of home runs, Kyle Farmer as well. Jay Allen hit for a great average at the top, and was really led by some quality veterans that probably could have helped out on the bench, but just didn't have enough roster space, and I thought other guys would be better. And a pitching rotation that has starters that could potentially be at least long relievers at the major league level. But once again, we just had too much depth of those positions, I felt like. But just be prepared for some major changes as the next season comes in. But today, they're looking to make a deep run. Now, how this postseason work is I think it's a two best of 5 series and then one final championship game. So we will start off today, like I said, against the Durham Bulls in a best of 5. We'll go ahead and get a full game in first with Hunter Green actually being the starter to go ahead and get everything kicked off. But we will start on offense as we are the road team. Jay Allen leading us off here today against Cole Wilcox. First pitch of the game is a liner right over to third base. Bobbled it, throw over to first, and he got him. Great way to recover there. Almost lost it, and that would have been a bad way to start off the game with an error, letting us know already what type of momentum we got here. But here goes Hendricks. Hopkins already. Ball bounces up against the wall. The throw in will be in time to hold him to 2. But that's already an early run in scoring position. Max up next. Grounds this one right over to first base, so taking himself. But we've got 2 outs. Runner at third. Austin Hendricks up with a 1-2 count. He lines this one deep out to the right fielder. It will drop in front of him and be a RBI base hit to go ahead and get the day started for Louisville. I think it's Louisville, right? The Bats, as we go ahead and take a 1-0. Yeah, I'm right, Louisville. Look at me. And now back to that boy, Hunter Green. I told y'all he on the mound today. 23 years old. Next year could be his for real MLB season. Getting a chance to really see if he cracks the bottom of the rotation or a long reliever, but this will be it. This boy has 99 heat. 100-mile-per-hour heat, a slider that is just nasty as he gets the first strikeout of the ball game right there to get out number 1. Now, Greg Jones will come up and he pops this one out to Jay Allen, who has that Gold Glove emblem on him right there. So, you know, a decent fielder in the outfield. He could also crack the major league rotation. I don't know, as a bench player or in the outfield, we'll have to see. But the development for those two have been really nice. So look for them to come up and make a chance up to the MLB roster. Now, here we stay with Hunter Green going to the bottom of the third. 1 out. He's looking masterful so far, as this is a liner deep back into right field. Hendricks puts his glove up and he will miss it. It'll be up against the wall. He'll look to get it in quickly, and he will. But that's their first runner in scoring position of the ball game. So with 1 out, can Ford make something happen as this is flied out? Hendricks, I don't think this is deep enough to try to advance. He won't. So Hunter Green still runner at second, 2 outs. Curtis Mead up for his second at bat. He just lines this right over to Max Sirach. He'll throw over to first for the out, and we'll go ahead and get out of the third, still up 1-0. Going to the top of the fourth now. 1 out as well. Austin Hendricks is up. He lines this one deep into the gap for his second hit of the ball game. This will get down, going up against the wall though. Plenty of time to go ahead and make it around. He's going for third. He wants 3 bags. Throw comes in off the cutoff man. It is not in time. It was on a rope, but just enough speed by my man 4 Eyes over there, looking so cool with the glasses. I didn't even know he wore glasses until that close up. This one will line up the shortstop though. So now with 2 outs, it takes a hit to score him. And that's Michael Terriani, possible first base prospect that could come up too as well, with Colin Moran struggling. And it'll be an RBI double here to give us an easy 2-0 lead. When you got an ace like Hunter Green on the mound, 2 runs might be enough, but let's get some more offense. Jake Bowers, 1-1 count. He takes the hit on the ankle. Eli De La Cruz comes up, lobs this one out to shortstop, easily popped up and caught. And we'll go to the bottom of the fourth, but now a 2-0 lead thanks to Michael Terriani. And Hunter Green, bottom of the fourth, 2 outs. Looking pretty good. Look at that 100-mile-per-hour heat still. Under 40 pitches, just through number 40 of the day, but he's starting to lose a little bit of control here. Throwing high heat, but he's not going for it. 3-1, takes that one right over the middle. Fouls this one also. He's got a full count here to Josh Lowell. Well, what he looked to do with the 3-2 pitch, that one is lined out into the gap, so it will get down. But for how many bags, though? He's going for second base. Jay Allen is coming in. He bobbles up the ball, hits against the wall, can't get it in time. So throwing to the cutoff man. Chirac gets it. Throw to the plate. He's going home. Not in time. Very much so could have been in time if it was on the mark, but we just gave up an inside the park home run to Josh Lowell. Not even the most speed that you would see out of a AAA player, but the mistake out there in the outfield from Jay Allen and Chirac, not an accurate throw to the plate. And we see them get their first run of the ball game. So now it's 2-1. We got to look to get him some more help in the top half of the fifth. Daniels up as he lines this one into the outfield. Don't look for inside the park home run from the catcher, but this will get scooped up, thrown back in for a leadoff double. Next, we got Jay. 1-2 on the day. Second pitch he sees, he lines this one deep into the outfield. He will just have enough speed to cover that. Thought about advancing, but will backtrack a little bit. Don't want to get called out stupidly there. As we go ahead and line this one deep. This is TJ once again. Not enough to move up the runner this time, though, however. 2 outs. Runner still at second. Max is up. 0-2 pitch. He lines this one deep out into right field. It's going back at the warning track. Wall, it is gone. The bats. Matt Chirac just hits a clutch home run and put the team up 4-1. His first homer of the postseason. He was hitting them things in the regular season too as well. And that power, albeit not that much, is enough to put the bats up 4-1. Now we skip way ahead. Not much action there for most of the game. Going to the bottom of the 7th, score still 4-1. Not too many hits coming from the Bulls. Only 2 on the day. One of them being a double, one an inside the park home run. So Hunter Green has been masterful. Getting up there in pitches. He's about 96 right now. 2-2. Pops this one out into the outfield. Hendricks will come in and grab it. And let's see if we can get 7 strong here from Hunter. The 1-1 pitch gets him to swing low at the four-seamer. Still touching 97 even when he's getting tired. 100 pitches into the day. And that's why I think this boy is ready to come up. He's still hitting upper 90s when he's tired. 100 pitches into the ball game. I love for my starters to go for 100 pitches if they can. Now, I don't want 100 pitches in the 4th inning, but 100 pitches deep into a ball game if they can. And this one has just popped up out to Jay Allen. So we'll see if he comes out for the bottom of the 8th inning and keeps his day going. With a 1-1 count here, we'll see if he can get through one more inning of work. Just don't want to use up your bullpen. You never know when a bad game could happen. You got to use 6-5 people out of your bullpen just to make it through. So you want to save them when you got that chance to, especially in the postseason. At least that's my philosophy. Y'all can let me know down below if y'all have a different one. To me, that's just how I roll about it. Now here with 1 out, he did give it the base hit. So instead of waiting like I normally would, go ahead and bring in Alexis Diaz. He had a great regular season. ERA was sub-3. So we wanted to see what he can go ahead and come in here and do in the first batter he faces on the 2-1 count. Grounds out of third base, and he gets us out of that inning. So top of the 9th, we'll look to see if we can get him any more insurance runs. Kyle Farmer, the first batter up, and he gets one to the back. Next batter chops right in front of the catcher. He'll come out, glove it, throw to first, which will move up the runner. With 1 out, we now have second base. No chance of a double play here. Oh, that's a tough call. He got frozen the four-seamer low. Ella De La Cruz, the first pitch he sees is a base hit up the middle. He'll come in and grab it. The runner's going to go home. The throw in, he's tumbling, stumbling. It's on line, but not in time. Not enough arm strength on that one. Maybe if he stays on his feet, who knows? But 2 outs, and he catches another guy on the shoulder. That's our 3rd hit batter of the day. And Jay Allen will come up 2-2, 2 outs. Another base hit right up the middle, testing him again. We're going to send him all home. We had somebody with slower speed make it. So why not test it again in his 6-1 bats? TJ Hopkins up next. First pitch he sees off the new pitcher Cody Reed into the ball game now. Taps this one up, but he's able to actually glove it, not just let it go by. And that'll end our batting inning. And Alexis Diaz will come in to kind of shut this out. Looking to get the final 3 outs of this game to go ahead and give us game 1 of 5. 2-2 count here. DePavian Smith chops this one right over to Tiriani, and that'll be an easy 2nd out. We're 1 out away from taking a series lead here. And it'll be Josh Lowell, the man that hit the inside park home run. Can he do it again? No, he can't. Hopkins will go get underneath it. And yes, the Louisville Bats have defeated the Durham Bulls for game 1 of this. I don't even know what you call it. I think it's the wild card round, technically here at AAA. But we go ahead and take down game 1. It's a best of 5, so we just need 2 more dubs, and we're able to go ahead and get up out of here. So we will be player locking to get through the rest of them. I'm not going to play the full game every single time because we do want to cover this whole playoff run in this video and see how deep they can go. Hunter Green, great start, 7 in the third, 5 strikeouts, 3 hits. Max Sorock, 1 for 4, a home run and 2 ribbies. And although I thought he had a pretty good game, I wanted to go with the man that went 2 for 4 yesterday. Austin Hendricks, batted 500, 1 RBI, had that triple that was clutch. So we will go ahead and player lock on him today. 2 outs in his first at bat, runner at first, a chance to get an early RBI here against Ian Seymour. And he will go ahead and take the first pitch upstairs, eye level. Second pitch he sees. This one will be flied out. He's coming in to get underneath it, and it will be the final out of the first inning. So going out to him in the field, no outs. Kyle Tyler is pitching today, and he's got bases loaded. He will be able to glove this one, but I don't think he's got enough arm strength to go in and get him out at home. They'll cut it off. Not in time, so the Bulls will go up 1-0 here. And we skip to the top of the 6th, down 2-0 now. 1 out. And there he goes, lining this one to the outfield. I love this swing. The way that he's just able to slap the ball opposite field just looks so beautiful. And he gets on with a 1-out double here to hopefully give us a chance to get some offense. He ends up to 86 pitches already in the top of the 6th, so maybe we can do some damage. Kyle Farmer up to the plate. 0-1 count. This one will be deep. Going back, trending, back. Wall, warning track. It is gone. And he has just tied up the ball game. Kyle Farmer showing the clutch at bats. Should have probably been up at the majors on the bench. Who knows? But his first homer of the postseason, and it gives us a tie ball game now. Exactly what the bats needed, and that wouldn't have been possible without Cool Shades Hendricks getting on the second base. Now, down 2-5, unfortunately, after that. Gave up 3 runs that bottom half of that inning. Bullpen wasn't able to hold up. Hendricks will get on first base with a single, but was not able to come around. And unfortunately, no more offense as we go down to this one 6-2. As the Bulls go ahead and tie things back up here at 1 game apiece. And now coming back in, I was trying to pick who I wanted to play at the next game, and I looked and saw Colin Moran's down here, Donovan Solano, Nick Senzel, Albert Amora Jr., and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, what happened? And I go look at my lineups, and the computer just sent people up without me knowing. Jay Allen is up at the major league level now. Hunter Green got moved up. Nick Lodato got sent down. Chase Petty got moved up. Vladimir Gutierrez got sent down. So I said, bump it. We just going to rock with it. I'm not going to mess with anybody's, sending downs. You only got 3 times to send it down. I'm not going to move any of those move down. So we're just going to go with Donovan Solano. Welcome back to AAA. Probably the best person that got sent down, in my opinion, as far as how the MLB season went. In his first at bat, he goes and gets a little bloop single there to get us a runner on base. 2 outs. Colin Moran looks like he's up, and he will pop this one, trending back shallow in the outfield and be caught. And we're already down 1-0. Runner at first base and another base hit from Solano. As he'll get on the first base, first and second here, and a chance to take the lead if we can go ahead and cash in. Austin Hendricks coming up 2 outs later, and he grounds this one right over the shortstop. They will go ahead and get it over the second for the sure out. And in the bottom of the 4th, still down 1-0 here. As we skip later into the game to see if we manage to come back. We did get 3 in the 7th and come away with a victory here in game number 3. So the series is back to ours. 2-1 elimination game tomorrow night, and I think that boy Chase Petty on the mound. As we look at this box score, you see RBIs from Hendrick, Valone, Albert Amora Jr., and Petty. Did get to start today, 6 innings, 1 run, 6 strikeouts, a 1.5 ERA in his first ever game at AAA. He's looked up and down at AA. He's had that ERA at 4, so I mean it's pretty surprising to see him do that good. But that boy went off, and in that game, Colin Moran went 2 for 4, so he said, why not go ahead and get him in this game 4 elimination type of game. 1 out, 2-0 count. He lines this one deep into center field. Where was this at the major league level? My boy hit like either low 200s or sub 200s up at the major league level off the bench. Not a great performance out of what you want to see off the bench, but here today was on fire. Was really seeing the ball at AAA, showing exactly why he deserves to at least be moved up. He's seen it well at AAA. As he gets an RBI base hit here. We're down 1-4 though. His only RBI being there. 1-2. Got him. Lined it right over to him in the field. He's able to just tag him out. Now we do have second and third. We were somehow able to get out of that with no run scoring. Hit and run opportunity there. It's another base hit. We'll get runners at the corners, 2 outs. And no, he doesn't hit the brakes. He's going all the way home, and he's out by a mile. Trying to make something happen, I understand. We're down 4-1, but now down 4-3. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out, runner at third. Colin Moran, base hit up the middle. He's a 4-for-4 day, and he tied up this ball game so clutch. In an elimination game where we need to get this dub to go ahead and get out of here. We don't want to play 5 if we don't have to. Let's get out of here. Now, they did pinch run for him, getting Jake Bowers, the backup first baseman, in. Got just a little bit more speed. I think it was at 70. So we will go ahead and watch this. I wanted to just watch it from the up top angle and see how closely contested things got. Now, unfortunately, we weren't able to put any more runs up. In the top of the 9th, we didn't give up any to them. Going to the bottom of the 9th, you see we have a great chance to score here, first and second, but unfortunately, we weren't able to do it. And Brandon Williamson is in the ball game. Has been for 6 innings. He's officially pitched more innings than our starting pitcher pitched. I think we have Vladimir Gutierrez on the mound for this game. I thought he would be great in this situation. He had a great game. As you see, Evan Longoria down here too at AAA. But he had a great time at the MLB, so I thought he would have a great start here. Unfortunately, gave up 4 runs, wasn't it? And Brandon Williamson basically finished out this one. You see he's at 7 innings now, and we were able to go ahead and come away with a victory here, 5-4 in the bottom of the 12th, and we are moving on to the next round. We have defeated the Durham Bulls, and there's behind that man Brandon Williamson getting 7 innings of work in relief, not as a starter, but in relief. Oh, 8 innings, my fault. 8 innings, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 hits. A great start for my man. Now this time up, just wanted to sim through. We are playing the Yankees affiliation in Scranton. Let's see if we can move on to the championship game. We win the first 2, lose game 3, and then Austin Hendricks goes down with a fractured wrist, 1 to 2 months, so he will miss the rest of the postseason ride. He'll have to watch from the dugout only, and he was a very clutch hitter for us, so we were going to miss him. We lose game 2. I'd say those 2 are definitely because of pitching, 16 runs or 14 runs. But here we go. Moran is a triple away from the cycle, 3 for 3 again today. That boy's been hitting like a monster. In the first pitch he sees, he takes this one deep out in the right field. It's going back. It'll hit up against the wall. 5 speed is not going to be enough to get a triple on that one, so he will barely get in with a double. And we'll have second and third. But as you can see by the score, we're up 6-3, bottom of the 7th. We are looking to go ahead and put this one away. 1 out. This is a grounder over to third base. They'll throw over to second for 1, over to first for 2. It's a double play. But we got a 3-run lead here. They did score some runs there and make it close. We end up winning 9-8, scoring 4 in the top of the 8th. We came back with 2. They got 1 more, but we were able to hold off just barely. And your Louisville Bats, AAA affiliate of the Cincinnati Reds, are going to the AAA championship. Your boy is ready to go. We are hyped. You see the team is getting lit, and we're ready to go ahead and get active. We have won the championship series. We are going to the AAA National Championship, playing the El Paso Chihuahuas, and we're going to take it to them, hopefully. We start out with 2 early runs in the first. As you see, we're up here in the press box booth trying to get through this one quickly and see how it goes down in the end. We have a 3-0 lead here. Make it 6-0 for Blake Hare, who had great starts in his short time up at AAA. I think he had 5 starts, 3 of them quality. He was 3-0, sub 3 ERA. I think it was like 2 something. The end of the day, we gave him a great outing. 6 innings of work. We go ahead and go to the bullpen, man. We are up 8-1. I go ahead and put Alexis Diaz in to go ahead and try to finish this one out, man, and finish it out. We're hoping he can do. He has a 7-run cushion. That's all I need. Just don't give up 7. Don't get him any more runs there. We are up to bat in the top of the 9th to put any more insurance runs up. We don't do it. Alexis Diaz has 3 outs to go. Ground out, base hit, fly out. Get me in the ball game. Alexis Diaz, 0-1. After watching that first pitch go by, swings and misses through the changeup. We are 1 strike away from winning, and he takes that slider inside, not getting him to swing. 1-2. What does he go back to? That slider to freeze him. And your Louisville Bats are AAA champions as we go ahead and take down the Chihuahuas. And man, this is so great to see. I mean, we haven't had any postseason play in the series yet. I mean, we're only 2 seasons in, so of course a rebuild ain't gonna be that quick in the MLB. But to see our AAA squad do this is gives you hope for players to come up, make the starting rotation, makes you think that your young guys are gonna come up and be producers, at least sit on the bench and like produce good bench numbers. pitching staff come in and pitch very well, be a part of the bullpen, be a part of the rotation. It shows that we have young talent that's ready to go. So in this game here, you see Bowers hit a home run, 3 RBIs by him. Torres, De La Cruz, I'm gonna call him Daniel because I don't know how you say Villagin, Senzel, all got RBIs. Hare 1-0, 6 innings of work, 5 strikeouts, 1 run it wasn't even earned. Diaz got the save there to go ahead and wrap it up. Now we will go back to the major league level. As you can see, the Yankees went ahead and won in 5 against Cleveland. The Angels beat the White Sox before beating Houston in 5. Philly beat St. Louis in 5. And the Dodgers beat the Braves in a sweep after they went ahead and beat Arizona. So we're going to go ahead and look at the Dodgers' perspective to see who this year's World Series champion will be. Now they got to play Philly, so we'll see. They already won game 1, game 2, and they sweep it across. And it looks like they'll be playing the Yankees, my favorite team too. Look, both of my favorite teams from the AL and the NL going head to head at it. I'm still pursuing for the Yankees. It's probably what happened in real life. As you guys know, MLB postseason is around the corner, and both those teams are looking strong that could make it to the World Series. Now you see here, it goes down to a game 7, and your Los Angeles Dodgers will win the 2023 World Series, defeating the Yankees in 7. Yankees almost had the sweep there, and they turned around and got counterswept in the next 4 games. So as you can see here, our farmer director ended. He will need to be re-signed before the beginning of the season, and it's time to make some big decisions as we look to make this team better in the next year. Qualifying offers are coming up. Let's look at our retired players. Trey Armbergay is going to go ahead and retire. It says abilities. He's a 56 overall at 29 years old. Hasn't come up to the major leagues yet. So, I mean, I hate to see you go, but we ain't going to miss you. Now, I'm going to take a quick look at the rest of the retirements. You saw Evan Longoria up there. Look and just see if you notice anybody. Throw it down below if maybe you see somebody that you know personally, went to school with, is a real person in real life and you're surprised to see. Maybe it's a made-up character, but it's got the same name as somebody that you know, or just somebody notable that you want to just go ahead and point out in the comment section. Let me know if you see anybody. As we go ahead and look at retirements, Miguel Cabrera does retire. Batted .306, 522 home runs in his career, over 3,000 hits, and 1,800 RBIs. So only person there going to the Hall of Fame. And as we look at our exclusive free agents, the ones that we can offer a qualifying offer to, not that many, but we got to make a big decision ahead of us. Do we sign back Mike Moustakas? He's down to a 76 overall now. He's 35 years old. He has been one of our clutchest hitters this season, but we've seen Joey Gallo took over the home run production, really helping him out there. 29 home runs, 86 RBIs, batted .254, so he's still around his career averages for all those. But do we give him that do I want to spend $18 million on Mike Moustakas, or do I want to go spend that money on another free agent? You guys let me know down below. I will wait for some feedback from this one before I go to make a decision. Is it time to move on from Mike Moustakas? Yes or no? And if yes, what do I need to do to replace him? I already have my eyes set on possibly drafting third base with our first round pick in the next draft, as long as there's somebody good enough to make me want to do that. So I'm a heavily scout third base. I'm a heavily scout closing pitcher too as well. We don't really have a lot of those. I mean, we have 4 and 3 of them are at the major league level. One is our actual closer. One is the Rule 5 pickup, Yates, that we just picked up, which I'll probably re-sign him for this great season he had. And then Luis Caesar, who also does a great job at the setup role. So those will be probably my 2 main focuses next year when we focus on the draft. But as far as the offseason goes, what are some keys that we should key in on? Do you guys think? I'll take into consideration that while we're going into the offseason episode for sure. But the biggest thing is, do we sign back Mike Moustakas? Yes or no? Let me know that feedback down below, and we'll go ahead and get at it in the next video, man. It's me, your boy SGG, aka the King of Games, aka GM Smooth, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Your boy is back, baby. Hope y'all enjoyed the content. Keep subscribing, sharing, and liking. Really helps the channel grow. Love you guys so much, and I'm out.